land some counters, but he was quite conservative and herky-jerky. And, I started to do better later on in the fight. I really thought I was putting some pressure on him, but my numbers just weren't up to par to be victorious tonight.
Shut the fuck up!
All right, quick flame. This is a fight that I want to see. I'm gonna share real quick, because I gotta handle some business. But I'm gonna share a tweet that came from Jessie Vargas recently. And shout out to the playback. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell, join the channel. Let me share this real quick. This is from Jessie Vargas' Twitter. It says, hey, bro, at Mikey Garcia, let's make the Garcia-Vargas rematch. What do you think? I came back down to 47 for the first fight, but let's do the rematch at 154. So Jessie Vargas is chasing a fight with Mikey Garcia for this rematch. And it's just other fights that I feel is out there. And he's one of them guys, I don't know if we consider him gatekeeper or whatever, but I don't know what, Vergil Ortiz is going to do next. Here's his box rec. Of course, perfect record, 17 victories, 17 knockouts. He defeated Maurice Hooker in his recent bout. Then he defeated Samuel Vargas. And if he's not going to challenge Bud Crawford in his next fight for the title, I would say, man, just take care of Jessie Vargas. It's like when you look at him, let me look at this box rec. He's been in there with quite a few people, man. A lot of names. Mikey Garcia, Humberto Soto, Thomas Delerme, Adrian Broner, somebody named Aaron Herrera, Manny Pacquiao, Saddam Ali, Timothy Bradley, Antonio DeMarco. He's been in there with some guys. Steve Forbes, Josecito Lopez. But his record is 29-3. And he's talked about how he came down to 47 to face Mikey Garcia, and why not challenge Vergil Ortiz, who's also at 47? That's good work. I think it's a good payday. I think Golden Boy can make it happen. I think it's money for both of these guys, And nobody's been able to dismantle of Jessie Vargas, like really get rid of him, Jessie Vargas, the guy who's just been lingering around, still around, and it seems like he's only looking for paydays. But I would like to see Vergil Ortiz in that. And I think with his 17 perfect victories, I think he could get an 18th KO victory if he faces Jessie Vargas. But is Jessie Vargas up for that challenge? I would like to see, stop talking about, and I'm like, he's not going to do nothing at 54. Vargas is not going to do anything at 54. So just come back to 47. Get this Vergil Ortiz work. That's what I want to see. If Vergil Ortiz ain't ready, he ain't ready. Crawford is some real work. Some serious work. So I understand that this is the times that challengers get to number one, become number one contender, and they second guess themselves. Yeah, you know what? Hey, man, I got time. I'm still growing. Still things I'm working on. I'm not ready to become champ right now. The belts don't matter. Belts don't really matter that much, man. It's about popularity. It's about these, the IG followers. That's when they change up. When it come time to step up for the big fight. So I think this is a safe fight for Vergil Ortiz. I think it's going to be an acceptable fight. These are two names in boxing. Two Hispanic fighters. It'll sell. It'll sell. We got TBS. I only got a little bit of time, bro. Let me drop it for you real quick, though. A little bit of time. But you can get your quick thoughts on this, man. Being real. Somebody need to get Jessie Vargas up out of there, man. I think Vergil Ortiz is the guy to do it. This is a fight I want to see. This is a fight that could possibly happen. And shout out to Lisa, also in the live chat, always showing support, one of the members of the UGC, and a respected woman on YouTube. So, playback gang, y'all give me y'all thoughts on this matchup. Who do you pick? Could Jessie Vargas' experience overcome Vergil's inexperience, or is it Vergil Ortiz time? I like Vergil Ortiz. Never really liked Vargas that much, being real. So, as a fan of Vergil Ortiz, I would like to see him get rid of Vargas, man. Not cherry pick these lightweights coming up, and he's strategically selecting these guys, but and he keeps getting opportunities that most people don't. I'm like, why is he always in position to contend for a title or get a big fight, and he's not doing nothing? I don't see him doing nothing. Lisa says she got Vergil. Chin Smoke, what up, man? What is up? Augustine says, can Vargas make 147 healthy? I mean, maybe if he disciplined himself. He doesn't seem like, what is his height? Let me see. Jessie. Come on, box right with y'all. Damn. Let me find out what his height is real quick. 5'11". So I don't know. Maybe the weight is too much. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't care. Maybe they'd make it a catch weight. Fight at 150. Vergil Ortiz and Vargas at 150. I just want to see Vargas get blazed. Let me be real. Blaze this man out. You know what I mean? He can do the commentating. I think Jessie is 154 permanently now. Yeah, but you came to 47 for Mikey, so and he's trying to make a rematch with Mikey. So now you want to pull Mikey up to 54. So it just seemed like a bunch of laziness. You know what I mean? Just Jessie said he want the Mikey fight again, but never at 47 again. Like, man, leave Mikey alone. Mikey shouldn't even be at 47. Like, that's why I said, like, won't you pick on somebody who around your weight for real? Somebody who walk around the same weight as you, not Mikey again. It's time for somebody to blaze this guy out, man. Stop trying to go after fights that you don't really deserve. Trav says it's a good fight. So it may not be a fight that a lot of people are calling for, but would you watch it? Would you tune in? Jessie Vargas versus Vergil Ortiz Jr. It could give Vergil Ortiz more experience, right? And it gives an opportunity for Jessie Vargas to get blazed or possibly stop the undefeated reign of young Vergil Ortiz. Feel me? So that's my thoughts on this upcoming fight. Possibly not upcoming fight, but I think that, how about look at some new opponents out there for you, Jessie Vargas, some fresh talent, a win that will actually put you back on the map. Back on the map. Because he off. He definitely been falling off, man. But he's been getting the liberty of jumping on people's platforms, and I think he's done some commentary and things like that, announcers and whatever he be doing. But yeah, notable losses to Mikey, Manny Pacquiao, and Timothy Bradley. His best win. Let me see what Saddam Ali, maybe. Maybe that's his best win. And a lot of people beat Saddam. Let me see how many people beat Saddam now. 3 people. Damn, he lost to Anthony Young, got TKO'd in his last fight. Jaime Munguia, and then Jen Vargas, of course. So, you know. But we all know that Saddam Ali was the weak link at 54. He was the weakest link at 54, if we being real. Nobody stopped Vargas. So I want to see Vergil Ortiz go in there and possibly blaze this guy. Hey, BHP, did you see Manny or Danny Garcia on Fight Hype? He's like a light heavyweight. The last thing I seen, it was an image of him, Demetrius Andrade, and Crawford. Bud Crawford in the same pick. And yeah, he looked almost as big as Andrade. Crawford looked in shape, and Demetrius Andrade looked in shape for a 60-pounder. Garcia looked overweight. Shout out to Haplo. Everything is everything. But it was just a quick flame. Just to entertain y'all with the idea of this possible matchup and why nobody talks about this one, man. He's saying he want to come back to 47, but whatever. Then leave Mikey name out your mouth, man. Mikey not coming up to 54, man. I don't see Mikey doing that. Anybody see Mikey Garcia going up to 54 for any reason? That man was trying to get the Pacquiao fight at 47. He's not thinking about 54. Kell Brook versus Vargas at 54. Kell Brook, oh yeah. Kell Brook versus Jessie Vargas. Yeah, that's a good fight. They both kind of got eye problems. Vargas' eye be doing some different shit. Low key. But yeah, that's a good fight. Kell Brook and Vargas. Both coming off losses. Kind of both of their careers is kind of neutral. Like, yeah. Lisa said, no way. Both of their careers.
Yo, what's weird about Jessie Vargas, right? If you think back to when I think Eddie was in America sometime last year, I don't know what fight it was, but I think even, it was probably even the AJ Ruiz fight, the first one. Liam Smith was trying to get a fight with this dude, Jessie Vargas, right? And for some reason, Jessie Vargas just wouldn't entertain Liam Smith. And people were like, well, why don't you just make Eddie Hearn kept saying he wanted to make the fight, and Jessie Vargas was not willing. So Liam Smith had to go up to Russia the other day. I thought he won the fight, but I thought he got robbed against Kurbanov over there. And he had to take the fight. And for some reason, Jessie Vargas, again, is like, we might see about Liam. It's like he wants to kind of pick and choose certain people. But it's like, bro, you ain't no top flight guy. But as y'all said, there's fights out there for Jessie that are good fights. Like Kell Brook is a good fighter because Kell Brook is a 154 guy. Kell Brook has no business at 147 no more. There's Kell Brook. There's Liam Smith still. There's
Zoo.
Exactly. There's good fights, but this guy just seems to want to insert himself.
Horn is there too, right?
All them fights is there for this dude, but I don't know what's up with this guy, man.
What's that other guy that beat Horn the first time? I forgot his name. Somebody said he was like a stripper or some shit part-time.
Zarafa.
Him. It's a lot of guys, but it's like I don't like that you want to cherry pick and choose the opponents that you want to get at 54, but yet you were coming to 47 for Mikey and shit. So it's like you looking for the easy, safe fights. When is Jessie gonna challenge himself again? Like get into a real fight, man, where some danger and risk involved, man. I want to see Jessie get back in that.
He just seems to just kind of be around talking about, oh, we're gonna see. But we don't see shit. It's like almost like a year and a half. This dude ain't fought nobody. He fought Mikey Wynn.
Let me see the date. The date was the last time that was his last. February of last year. Super inactive. So he better get back in the mix. He ain't been active since the pandemic.
Right.
Since the shit first hit, yeah.
So they are good. I don't know if Kell Brook and Eddie Hearn are on no good terms, but yeah, him and Kell will be fine. But I still think him and Liam Smith is a good fight. Liam Smith, again, if you watch the fight, I thought he won, but unfortunately, you in Russia, you know how it go. He got to take that L. But Liam Smith looked really good in that fight. So I think him and Liam Smith could do some numbers on a small show in England or, in Texas somewhere. A small show, a mid-sized show, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
On the card or something. Or if you're going to be a main event for a mid-sized card. But Jessie Vargas don't seem to be serious about nothing. I don't understand.
Man, I'm getting tired. Like get in a real fight, man. Like, so if it's not Vergil, and shout to Mango Juice and 007 in the chat. Trav says Danny Garcia versus Vargas. Yeah, since Danny gonna go, how about that? Fight Danny.
There you go. I mean, I think Eddie Hearn will make that fight.
Sure, good fight. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Give Danny the bag to fight that. Since Danny don't want to do nothing else at 47.
Yeah, but Danny,
I think he done at 47.
If you
That's what Lisa said.
This dude looks fat as hell in this car.
We look like Fat Joe or some shit in there?
Bro, he looked like one of them, like Cuban Link. He looked like
DJ Khaled looking ass.
He looked fat. I don't think he can cut to 154 no more. He gonna have to cut to super middleweight or something.
Oh nah. He got it. Matter of fact, him and Jared Hurd then next.
Oh man.
Danny and Hurd. Fuck it. Crazy, bro. So yeah, I just want to apply a little flame, man. I mean, I'm glad you said that because I didn't realize that was the last time he fought was in February of last year. So that dude need to get back in the ring and he better fight somebody, man. Somebody, bro. Like, come on. Enough is enough with these little cherry picking ass fights, Jesse. And like Haplo said in the chat, he pretty much gatekeeper status now, bro. I don't care what weight class. If it's 47, 54. You haven't had a meaningful victory since the Saddam Ali. That's your best victory, really. Lisa says she's not used to Danny Chunky. Not cruiserweight Chunky. I gotta see this.
He looks strange, bro.
So he gonna cut to 54 from that whatever weight he at right now, 209 and shit.
Yeah, he gotta compete in the next World Boxing Super Series against Breedis or one of them people. He gotta fight Lawrence Okoli now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, with all that weight, Danny Garcia, you just gonna have to. Just cut it, bro. Cut the shit. Yeah, man. So just that quick flame. I wanted to do this before I drop my son off at work, and just say, yeah, man, this gatekeeper dude who ain't fought since last year February, he need to get in there, and with somebody who gonna really test them, and why not? You know what I mean? Maybe I said maybe Vergil catch weight, man, 150. Vergil Ortiz versus Jessie Vargas. Just blaze this man. Damn, Lisa said no, he a light heavyweight. Come on now.
Bro, he a big dude. He look fat for real.
Damn. Well, we're gonna revisit that in the next live stream then.
Think Errol Spence might have ruined this guy, man.
Oh, Earl did it, huh? Oh, yeah, that depression. Now you eating clump status. Damn, that's crazy. You got anything else coming up today, man, or tomorrow? Just rambles.
Well, I might come on live. I wanted to talk about the fact that these so-called fans don't seem to have no respect for athletes. I want to draw comparisons from different places around the world. It was really brought on by the situation with Westbrook, with Trae Young, with this dude most recently in England called Marcus Rashford getting racist stance from the crowd. So I want to talk about that. Hopefully I'll get on today. You know what I mean? I really haven't had a chance to do my own stream. But that was going to be the main topic of discussion, as well as the Devin Haney, fight Saturday. Because weigh-ins are today, right?
So, yeah, the weigh-ins today, yeah.
Right. So all of that I want to do, but that's if I just finish up what I'm doing here in the next 15 minutes. But yeah, I just realized these fans don't have no respect. You can just throw popcorn and people spit on people.
Oh yeah. I saw that, bro.
I think that's somehow okay. It's just real.
Yeah.
So if I get on, I'll talk about that. If not, then it is what it is.
All right. Well, I'll be looking out for the notifications. And once again, thank you for coming on. Iron Cone. Make sure y'all support him. Subscribe to him. Hit the bell. He is on the channels tab. So Iron Cone 26 right here on YouTube.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace, King. And we're gonna dip set. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm handling this business. And look forward to seeing you guys on the next live stream. Peace.
Someone call 911. Moly, you guys knocked the fuck out.
Oh, good observation, buddy. Where were you, buddy, huh?
We was on our lunch break, trying to get something to eat so we can secure this nasty ass lot.
Yeah, good. You were eating while I was getting beaten, huh?
Looked like somebody beat the